Hello everyone and welcome back to Wild Planet Zoo. Now we have a very special, exciting episode today because today is the release day for the Wetlands Pack. Lots of exciting stuff in the pack, and just so happened to coincide with something that I was building in Wild Planet Zoo, which was this area in my Wild South America section. So you can see a few things laid out there, labelled, but what I will be showing you in this video is this part down here. So it's going to be these three islands, and they are for capybara. They're also going to be kind of shared with some primates, but I will kind of focus on them at a later date. They're not really done, so what, as before, it's all done. I'm coming back recording this post actually completing the build itself. So I've deleted everything to show you the bare bones, and just to kind of talk you through what my ideas were and my planning. It's based off a zoo called Gaia Zoo, and they've got this Amazonia kind of area where they've got lots of different things from South America, including the capybara, which can have access to multiple different islands, and the primates that share a couple of the islands with them as well in kind of interesting ways. So yeah, I thought what better way to celebrate the Wetlands Pack coming out than to do the Capybara Enclosure for that. So that is what I'll be showcasing in this episode. So we'll have a house up here. These kind of circles are where the primate enclosures are. So the capybara will have access to these three islands, as I said. There'll be a walkway that goes across from this bit of path into this house, which is viewed for this enclosure, and for the primates that share this space, they access that house. I won't go into detail on that house. I'll do that house in a separate video, as I said, showcasing the actual primate enclosures themselves. But today I'll focus purely on just the capybara areas themselves. So, as with before, I've done it in a piece by piece style. So I will cut to the building of the actual enclosure in stop motion kind of thing, with labels showing you what pieces I've used and what packs they come from if they are from DLC. And then I will join you back here again when that is all finished, and we'll have a little tour of the actual live portion where we can see a bit more in depth and in detail all the little bits and different views and things that you can get. So hopefully you enjoy. As always, leave a comment if you like the style. I'm quite enjoying doing it. It's quite time consuming, but I prefer it to a speed build. So yeah, let me know what you think. Yeah, hopefully you enjoy, and I'll see you in the live portion. welcome into the live portion of today's build with our capybara. Well, we now have them in thanks to the Wetlands Animal Pack. So when I started recording and building, we didn't have them, but we now have them in game, which is very exciting. Lovely to see a new animal again, as always. So, as you've already seen, the stages of building is complete, and as I mentioned previously, earlier on, these little primate areas I will cover in a separate video. I'll build in a separate video, as well as like showcasing like the house and stuff properly as well for them. So just focusing on capybara. So you can see them all swimming around, having a great time. A couple of them chilling out on this island down here. So as I said, 3 different islands, house up there with a little yard. They do seem to sort of get boxed up every now and then, end up back at the entrance, which I put down here in that little bit of bushes there, a little bit of cover. So we'll have a little bit more of a closer look and a little walk round. So the only things that I've done since the piece by piece and that I've not included is just a tiny little bit of planting on just on that corner, not even the whole thing, just to kind of finish off that nice little sort of section there. But otherwise, as far as I can tell, everything's as it was before. So what we can do is use our new mode, which is down here, explore mode. We shall have a look around like this. So as I said before, that is the path down to the jaguars, or that's the jaguar enclosure. So we have the capybara house. So we didn't really see this side of the building in the piece by piece. I focused on like the other side, so there is a viewing window on this side, and the keeper access point there. I've put some little signs around that I haven't actually done, they're just placeholders for now, with a sort of generic picture on them of a misty mountain scene that I used in a build ages ago. So yeah, this is the actual house. So viewing window on that side, couple on this side. All kind of implied. Doorways and things, as I said, I would do implied because I'm not really sure if they will fit properly through with hitboxes and all of that. I've also put this sort of implied pond inside. The plan that I used had a little pond in there, so I thought it's kind of a nice way to do it. It's just an emissive window, as you saw, and it gives that sort of shiny effect, and through the window you can't really tell that it's not properly water. So that is the house itself. Then we get our first view onto the biggest island. So, well, it's not really an island, this one, I suppose, but you know what I mean, the first area. So yeah, nice big one there. There'll be capuchins, as I said, on this section there, and then the capybara have free reign over all of this. I think there's one going underwater there when you see the bubbles. The fencing is pretty much what the reference used, so even though it does look a little bit dodgy, like small kids could just climb over it and stuff, this is kind of pretty much what was used on the reference image that I saw in the zoo that I used. So we're going with it, and it gives a nice effect with the sort of post and rope, and then nicely planted, sort of dense planting but not very high, which is what I wanted. Just done that little section there, and a tree to kind of break it up and give a bit of shadow and stuff as well. Then we've got our lovely walkway, which I'm very happy with. Signs, so duo signs for capybara, capuchin. Then we've got our viewpoint over onto this little island here. No one on there at the minute. Then this little section here is the viewpoint for the this primate island, so it should be howler monkeys. That's the plan, and then we'll come back around that way, and then you get a kind of view onto this side of that first section, if there's anyone in there, and then that leads into that house, which I won't go into. It's not finished, but it's all linked up. That's the idea. So you can also get a little viewpoint there of that island, little beach area for them there. And what I have done as well is I've tried to, around these certain points where in theory they'll be kind of going in and out of water, I've tried to make the terrain enough so that they might just sort of stand in the water or sit in the water. None of them are doing it right now. Too busy swimming. That's one thing I've noticed with these capybara. They swim a little bit too much for my liking. I'd rather they just sort of spent more time on land than in the water, but they seem to not be doing that at the minute. So yeah, again, this will be Saki monkeys, so that will be a nice viewpoint. There you go, you can see one sort of wading in the water. That's the effect I wanted. I wanted them to kind of be able to wade in there or just sit in there or whatever they wanted to do. Perfect. I'm going to go for a swim again probably. So, continuing around this way. Again, that will be, this is where there'll be another house. So, this will be the Saki monkey house, and potentially the birds' sort of shelter area as well on that side. Not 100% sure. And then when we come around here, this will go up to another walkway, which I've not done anything about for now, because I'll probably tag that onto the anteaters or something, which is planned for that enclosure there. And then obviously we've got our little overnight accommodation things over there. So that is what I've got for this one. I'm very happy with it. I think it looks quite nice. It's got lots of different sort of aspects to it, which is nice. It's sort of nicely broken up into different sections, which I like. So you kind of got a lot of things going on all over the place as you look around, and especially with the monkeys in there as well, that will look even better, I think. Nice and busy, multi-dimensional enclosure there, I think. So that is pretty much it for this build. So hopefully you have enjoyed watching. Again, piece by piece build. Let me know your thoughts. I'm still enjoying doing them, and hopefully you like seeing them too. So yeah, if you have any thoughts, please let me know in the comments, or you can join the Discord. The link should be in the description below. You can also please subscribe on here if you have enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more from this zoo and my other projects and things like that, then yeah, please do subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitch, where I do some live building stuff. So I built some of this on the live streams over on there, and then make videos after it's finished. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.